Good afternoon, Marlon, and welcome to our interview tonight. Thank you for joining me so we can talk a little bit about your candidacy for Division F Director for the Toastmaster year 2023-2024. I will be asking you three questions for the allotted time, and then we will move to a closing statement. So, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Thank you for having me.
Let's start. Let's start then. Which core value of Toastmasters do you hold most important and why?
I'm glad you asked me that question. And the first core value is my favorite core value, integrity. And that is because integrity is also enshrined in the Trans-American Police Service core values, integrity. I can remember there was one time a senior counsel was asked, what does it mean to be a senior counsel? And he said this, to be a senior counsel means that you are on the road in your car at 3 a.m. in the morning. There is no one around, and you refuse to move until the light turns green. And I found that profound because at the end of the day, if you don't have integrity, you don't have anything. If it cannot be done properly, then it's better you don't do it at all.
Awesome. Excellent. What are your plans to reach the district goals in membership and club growth over the program year?
Well, I intend to initiate a lot of plans in Trinidad and Tobago. There is a saying that Toastmasters really is amazing, but there's another saying that I don't really like to repeat, and I'll just repeat it this once for this entire team. Toastmasters is Trinidad's best kept secret. And that is going to stop in my term. There are poetry competitions that go on in this country, yet people do not know about the speech competition. I think it's high time for this to go nationwide for you to understand what Toastmasters is about and what it can do for you, especially what it has done for me. Because if I can't see past my nose and I'm using it, I'm making Toastmasters work for me, it can work for anyone. So at the core, it's basically to show persons that this program works. Just like an iPhone, it just works. I'm sorry for persons who use Samsung and so, but I just like the iPhone because it just works. Like the iPhone, Toastmasters just works. I recently went before the promotion assessment committee to go to the rank of corporal, and many of the police officers there were standing and literally fainting with anxiety because of fear of public speaking. When they asked me, why aren't you afraid? Aren't you nervous? And I just shook my head and said, listen, I do table topics sometimes 4-6 times a month. This is nothing. And if it can work for me, it can work for them. And I think that is one way. Out of the other ways that I think you can get more membership and persons, and not just any membership, but persons really committed to making the program work for them.
Excellent.
Yellow.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years in Toastmasters?
Well, this is my 5th year. So I joined Toastmasters in 2018, and I dare say there were persons who did not think as an individual with vision impairment that I could have been the president, much less for the division director. As I said in my interview for this position, if I can do this, I can push myself to the point where district director, international director, and beyond. I just want to know that it can be done. And I dare say, because I want to push myself to where I want to see how far I can go, that it should and would motivate and inspire other persons to do the same. If I could do it, and I can't see past my nose, then anybody can.
Okay. Well, let's see where the journey takes you. Would you like to make a closing statement?
Yes, I would. I would like to say to the persons in Division F Trinidad and Tobago that if you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far, we have to go together. We can use this program to do so much. I remember when I first joined, my mentor told me that, Marlon, with your impairment and the fact that you have to be creative in order to get things done, you can make a difference. And after 5 years of Toastmastering, with all the competitions I've gone in and all the different roles and working with clubs and mentoring persons, I can not only make a difference, I believe I can be the difference.
That this concludes our interview for today. Thank you for joining me and all the best.
Thank you.